Our first reader is Mare. She's the host of Chicago Publishes podcast and the founder of the upcoming Chicago Writers Conference. There's more information about that on the tables. This September in Chicago, she'll be hosting that. She's also a public speaking coach who writes whenever she can. Please welcome Mare Swallow.
Hi, everyone. This is called Straight. The Saturday night that I was parked in an empty lot in Dalton, Illinois, making out with Mike Henderson in his car, I was in heaven. I was 16, I'd never had a boyfriend, and this was only the 5th time I'd actually had some serious French kissing. But now, at midnight on a spring Saturday, after being on speech team with Mike for a year, after him waiting for me to get off work at Baker Square, after hearing him tell me that he and Stacy Beal were probably breaking up this weekend, I was finally going to get a boyfriend. Except that I didn't. Because after 2 weeks of clandestine post-Baker Square makeout sessions, something shifted. On my way to physics, Mike walked right past me, holding Stacy's hand. She cracked her gun and sneered at me like she knew what had transpired over the last 2 weeks. Mike avoided my gaze, and I hated him. Not just for jerking me around, but because he was choosing Stacy Beal over me. If you saw Stacy on the street, you wouldn't peg her for a high school junior so much as a 40-year-old housewife with a bad dye job. And this was my fate in high school. I was either the homecoming date for closeted guys who needed a beard, or the occasional makeout when guys like Mike needed a break from their girlfriends. I'd lay awake at night wondering this to death. How come I was 16 and I never had a boyfriend? Why did the ugly girls get boyfriends and I didn't? Why didn't boys like me? Then it hit me. Maybe it's not them. Maybe it's me. Maybe boys haven't been looking at me, but maybe girls have. Maybe I'm really gay.